Hey there, this is Eli Tatum with Transworld Business Advisors, serving the upstate of South Carolina and western North Carolina. And it is Wednesday, December 6th, 2023. Christmas is coming up in a couple weeks. The end of the year is right around the corner, 2024. And if you're like many people, you're probably going to be doing some year-end planning in order to get ready for the new year. And for many people, that includes their career, their professional life, and how they can probably become more profitable in 2024. And one of the best ways to build independent wealth is to be or to become a business owner. And one of the most profitable ways to become a business owner, one of the fastest ways to success, is to buy an existing business that is already profitable. And there's a number of ways to do that. There's a number of reasons why you should do that if you're interested in becoming a business owner and growing independently wealthy. But one of the biggest ways that businesses are bought and sold is with an SBA loan. Now, the SBA loan is a process. It takes time, but it is a very effective way and in certain terms, you could say, an easy entry for a buyer to purchase a business because of the amount of money you actually have to bring to the table. So a few things that are important to know about an SBA loan. The first thing is that an SBA lender is going to look at both sides of the deal. They're typically going to look at the buyer to make sure that the buyer is financially capable of purchasing the business and has relevant experience for the company that they are buying, for the industry that they are getting into, to make sure that the business is going to succeed. They're a lender. They want to make sure that they're lending wisely. But the SBA lender is also going to look at the business. They're going to look at the financial records of the business. In particular, they're going to look at tax returns, probably for the last 3 years, and they're likely going to look at a profit and loss statement for the current year, as well as a balance sheet for the current year. And the reason that they do this is because they want to make sure that the business can support the loan. They want to make sure that if you are a buyer buying a business with an SBA loan, that you can pay yourself a livable wage and still pay the loan each month, the loan payment. They want to make sure that the debt is serviceable with the cash flow of the business. And the way that they're going to determine that is by looking at the financial history of the business, and they're going to make some decisions based on the industry, etc. And they're also going to make sure that the price that the business is being purchased for makes sense effectively. So there's a number of other factors in there, but those are some important things to know. Another interesting piece that would be helpful to understand is that typically when you do an SBA loan, you are going to put down as a buyer what is called an equity injection. It's usually 10 to maybe 20% of the total purchase price of the deal that you put forward up front, and the SBA typically will fund the rest of the deal and probably include some working capital as well. And so the buyer will get paid at close, the seller will get paid at close, and the buyer will then bring only 10% to the table or so at close, maybe more, depending on the structure. And they will then pay the rest of the loan over the next typically 10 years. Now, if there's real estate involved in the transaction, and that real estate is more than 50% of the purchase price of the project, then that loan will likely be amortized over 25 years, making it a little bit easier for somebody to service the debt. So a few helpful tips there to know as you think about the upcoming year and potentially purchasing a business. Now, if you are interested in buying a business, if you're interested in selling a business, reach out to us at Transworld. We are in Greenville, we are in Spartanburg, which is where I'm located now, and we are in Asheville as well, and all the surrounding areas of those 3 locations. My phone number is 864-527-5995. My email is etatum@tworld.com, and we would look forward to helping you with your business purchase or your business sale. See you next time.